Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Cave of Collectibles. Today we have an X-Men unboxing, the Psylocke premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all of that stuff. But let's take a look at this awesome statue. So here we've got the box. It's a pretty simple box, just pink and purple, with the Psylocke sort of logo on the back when she uses her powers that you see in the comics. There's pink and purple on the sides. On the front, we've got the name with the X logo. This is just the collector's edition, it's not the exclusive. So, yeah, it's just a pretty plain box. The top is just her name again. And on the bottom, we have the edition number, which is upside down, so I'll flip it over again. It is 144 of 1200, so it's quite a low edition number. And here we've got the styrofoam. It's a bit of a different box. I've already cut it. It's all open and ready to go. You've got the Sideshow logo on the top there. It's got stuff up the top here, so you've got the arms, that's where the exclusive arm would go. You've got the two arms with the swords. And the sash that sort of flows around the statue here. And the top is quite thick, as you can see. Getting rid of that, I pulled this back a bit, pulled out a bit of foam, and here we've got the base and the statue itself. That's the space for the exclusive head, the regular portrait, and the body. So there's a few pieces to this, but this is just so you all know where it goes if you ever need to pack up this statue like we often do. Here I've grabbed my brush so we can give the statue a bit of a clean as we have a look at it. I've hopefully zoomed in enough for you so you can see what we're doing. And here is the base. It's actually got a bit of heft to it. It's fairly heavy for what it is. I think this is like a translucent resin, if you can see it, yep. And it's actually quite thick. That's a couple of inches there. And on the bottom, we just have the same sort of logo and design as what we had on the actual box. Sideshow Premium Format Psylocke, number 144 of 1200. So I'm quite happy with that number, especially for such a low edition size. Now, this was actually the last one which you could order online in Australia, so I was quite happy to get it. I could not find it on any other Australian website for delivery, so I'm absolutely loving the new X-Men statues they are putting out, so you might see a bit of a theme in my unboxings to come. So pretty awesome base and just the one peg hole in the centre. And just the simple black around there. I'm not sure how I feel about just the simple black, considering some of the stuff which they're putting out at the moment. And we'll pull out her body now. Okay, there we go. I'll put her on her side so you can have a bit of a close-up. But you can see all the muscles through her arm. It's actually quite a decent sculpt. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this looks like when it's put together. So, pretty simple pose, so if you're seeing the picture, just wait a second, guys. There we are. Hopefully that's a bit better for you to see. We'll have some close-ups at the end. As you can see, some nice colours on that body. Nice flesh tones. You can see where the sash goes in there. And she's just got the one big peg at the bottom there, which simply slots into the base. Like so. As you can see, I reckon this is will be a pretty elegant statue. There's a bit of detail down there I missed. Like the straps on her legs, or her boots. Actually looks pretty clean. A few of my Sideshow statues recently have pretty much been like snow when you've opened the box up. Now I want to save the portrait to last because I find the portrait completes the statue, and it's always best to sort of complete the statue at the end. Just me being picky. I'll pull out one of the sashes and we'll have a look at that. Hopefully that one is a bit better now. Here is one of the sashes. You can't really see the colour there. Great, sorry guys. We don't have great weather here at the moment, so very hard to get decent lighting. So they're really easy to put in. Just turn around and it's that one there. Decent magnets. And you can actually already get an effect of what the statue will look like. This bit of polystyrene. I don't know why some of them have just... The polystyrene's been so flaky recently. And the other sash, very similar to the first one. Just turn around, magnets, and it snaps right in there. And I reckon that just already flows and looks incredible. We'll pull out one of the sword arms, which are in here quite well. Well, I'll tell you one thing I've already noticed, these swords are actual metal. That's pretty cool. Paint on the hands, not too bad. Can't really see much overrun. Oh, I can see a wedge of polystyrene under the finger though. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can see a chip there though. That is not good. Hopefully it won't be noticeable when we put it on. I might have to give them a call about that because that is a bit disappointing. And the other arm here as well. Similar to the other one, metal arm, decent paint job. Man, I'm disappointed about that chip. Really disappointed. And that just goes in there. Already, the seams are quite good. You can't really tell there's much of a seam there. It's really clever the way they do it at Sideshow and hide all the seams from the magnets. Yeah, no, that bit's definitely broken. I can't find the chip in the box. And the final bit, which is the portrait. Now, I know there was a lot of... The community was really divided when this was released. Some people really thought the portrait was bad, but seeing it in person, I honestly think it really suits the character. She's got a... Well, her face is serious, very stern. She looks like she means business, but I think it's great. The sculpting's awesome. The face isn't too narrow. I think it fits the character perfectly. Not sure if the camera's picking it up well, but her hair is definitely a tone of dark purple. And it's quite streaky as well. That looks awesome. And that just simply slots in like that. So that is one awesome piece. Let me give her a bit of a clean. We'll zoom in and take a close-up look. So here we go, guys. Much better lighting here, so you can have a look at how awesome that portrait is. Sorry, it wants to focus on Boba Fett in the background. You can see the purple eyeshadow. The colour of the eyes there as well. That is awesome. There is a definite gradient to the tones in her face. And she's a little bit darker than what the camera picks up. I've had to put the light on, so that might be biasing the colours a little bit. But that hair seriously looks awesome. As it flows down there, that's picking up the purples incredibly. You can see the detail that there's not any overrun at all. Especially with all the straps and the skin. They've actually done a very, very good job at keeping it where it's supposed to be. There's a little chip up there. I'm really disappointed with that. So, like I said, it was the last one in the country. I'll hopefully get a partial refund or something. But that suit actually looks awesome. You can see all the detail in there. All the seams. It would have been a little bit better if they actually textured the black bit on the side there, just to give a bit of a variety. So it wasn't all smooth, but you can sort of tell the difference in the texture between the blue latex and the sort of blacky material there. And then the sash as well has got some awesome colour in it. You can see the sword hilt up here, a nice gold. And then all of the detail along the sword. The more I look at this portrait, the more I like it, to be honest with you. I think it's actually awesome. I think it's much better in person than what the photos let on. The photos make her face look really elongated, but seeing it in person, I think it's... Honestly, like I said before, I think it's the right size. Anyway, let's go down. We'll have a look at her boots down here. The detail in the strap on the side there. And it's just the same glossy colour as her bodysuit. I don't know what it's called. And then the base, which sort of represents her psionic abilities, is awesome. It is absolutely incredible. You've got all the different tones of pinks and purples through here. From really dark right at the bottom up to a light, almost whitey purple, pink at the top. But that is one awesome statue. You can see the swirls in there. They've really gone to town on this Sideshow. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've had, like I said before, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all of that. But otherwise, I've got plenty more unboxing coming soon. I've got a few more X-Men statues. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I like leaving it a surprise. And I'll have the centerpiece of my collection up to show you all guys in the next couple of weeks. But otherwise, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.